Okay, we got take 2 here. Got my fuel, went inside, got a call from work. And the trailer I'm waiting on isn't at the yard yet. So I don't have to drive too crazy, ride too crazy, what the fuck, whatever. And I still gotta go. At least I got some work today, because they didn't have work for me before. Things have been slow. And what do I do with my sleeves? Or my shirt here. I don't want it to hang up in anything, that's for sure. Will it work like that? Can we go? We might have to. Tie it around like that. Put it on my hips. At the top. I just need someplace to put them. And where did I put my keys? Oh, my keys are in my pocket. Going through everything like a checklist before I take off. Getting adjusted on the bike because this seat sucks. Harley Davidson stock seats. Are they trash? Yes, they are. If we're going any more than the bar and back, and depending on how drunk you are coming back from the bar, that's basically what it is. There we go. Do I have everything? Do I not have everything? I have no clue. Yes, I do. I think. I don't know. That feels much better. It's that weird point where you kind of need something with sleeves and you kind of don't. It's kind of hot and it's kind of not. You wouldn't be running around with sleeves if you weren't on a bike, you know. But on a bike, that wind chill will get to you. But then you stop and you're all covered in sweat. And it's like, what the fuck? Let's go. Oh, much better. Feels good. Wee bit nipply, but that's great. I don't like the sweat. But I've got work today. I've got at least one load running out to Port Arthur. Come back. I think the chapter I had this weekend's going out towards Port Arthur. I don't remember. I think they're going to some museum. I don't know if I'm going yet or not. I might not. I'm gonna go while I have going, and if I can work this weekend. Because, like, if I can work, I'm going to be working because I really, really, really need money. That vacation week pay, I can't live on 40 hours a week. Like, I think most Americans, you need, like in my case, I need my percentage off my loads. That's way more than my hourly. And, or most Americans, at least most people down here, you can't live on 40 hours a week. You'll lose every fucking thing that you have. You know, you need that overtime, you need all kinds of stuff. Hello, Mr. Wrecker. Nice color for a wrecker. Everyone can see you. You know, it's like, you need that 50, 60, 70 hours a week. In my case, I need those loads, and I need to be burning my logbook out. You know, course, I can remember, you know, being a kid trying to figure out how I was going to pay for a, what was it, $250, $270 apartment, you know? And that was just so much money back then. Hell, I was only making like $800 a month. But in comparison, you know, you think about that, well, that's a little bit more than a quarter. You really don't want whatever you're paying for your house to be over a quarter of your income. Because that shit's just not going to work. They keep raising the prices. They keep raising my taxes. They doubled the value of my house, and there's no way I can sell it for what they value it at. Not even close. But they don't give a fuck. I mean, they just want the money. They're robbing us. In a way, they do have a gun aimed at you, and they're robbing you. That's what they're doing. That's your local and county and state governments and all that literally pointing a gun to your head, because if you don't pay it, they're going to send people with guns eventually. And they're going to take you to jail if you don't pay it. They'll take your home and all that, and you don't pay your taxes, they will put you in jail. So, you are being robbed at gunpoint. Pointlessly. I mean, I'm just barely in Harris County. It's like the city of Houston is spending $4 million to turn all them lights back on over 59 down there by Montrose. Why? I can understand having the street lights on, but all the pretty color lights, $4 million. We got potholes that need to be fixed. Fuck those lights, you know? Now, as some wealthy contributor, and there's a lot of wealth in the Montrose area. I have way too many friends down there. You got Montrose, you got River Oaks, you got all that stuff right there. There is a lot of money there. So, you know, some wealthy contributor wanted to donate the money to turn all those pretty lights back on. Okay, turn them back on. That's not a problem. I just don't want my tax dollars going to it. You got a street light, you can see where you're going crossing the bridge. Okay, you're fine. I don't need all the fancy shit. I'd rather fix the potholes. Priorities, people. Everything costs too much, and they keep wanting more and more and more of my dollar for taxes. Over half of what I make goes to taxes. And I don't pay as much as I used to. I mean, when I had my own truck, I paid more in taxes than most people make. And I didn't bring home that much money, you know? It's like you paid $60,000 this year in taxes, but you only brought home $50,000. And it's like the rest went to expenses. There's a lot of people out there like that literally you paid more in taxes than you brought home, than you actually made. And you're tied up with your business, like, oh, well, that's business. Well, fuck you. You know, when you're talking single person business, you're a truck driver, you're mowing lawns, you're doing whatever, yeah, that's your business, but that's you. Your money and your business's money is the same. That's the money that's paying your bills. It's not like you have a payroll and all that kind of stuff. No, the money that goes to the business, that is your payroll. You know, it's all one and the same. That is one of the reasons. And I know people are going to hate to hear this, but Donald Trump, the man who raised my taxes by $4,000 fucking dollars. Take the guns now, due process later Trump with his fucking pompadour ass haircut. Yeah, that's his hair. It's just thin on top because he's fucking nearly 80 years old, and it's probably dyed and styled and everything else. I think he'd look better with a shaved head and a full beard. There's enough pictures of that on the internet. What would he look like? He'd look intimidating. Have Donald Trump go meet Putin with like a shaved head and a full beard. That would be fucking badass. But his tax plan hurt a lot of people. He took all our deductions away. And it significantly raised my taxes. So it's like Republicans, Democrats, both of them are doing nothing but raising our taxes. Can we get Ron Paul in there? Rand Paul. See if we can get a father, son, president, vice president, run them on a separate ticket. Somebody that might actually be fiscally conservative. Can we get those fuckers in there? I mean, Trump has great plans that I kind of like when it comes to like foreign trade and stuff like that, you know. And yeah, he took the Democrats' plan with the wall on the border and all that. That's the same fucking wall Nancy Pelosi was trying to build, you know. She's passing legislation in 2005 trying to build a wall on the border because that was the Democrats' thing until Donald Trump said he liked it. You know, it's kind of like all them kids in cages Obama was putting there in 2014, and nobody gave a flying fuck. When the Republicans went down there and said, hey, this is wrong, we shouldn't be putting kids in cages. But the kids were already in the cages. Most of those pictures were from the Obama administration, from the deporter-in-chief, Mr. Obama. And now that Trump's in office, oh my God, he's putting kids in cages. But you didn't have any problem. Number one, he was putting kids in Walmart supercenters with fucking jungle gyms and video games and all kinds of shit. That's what Trump was doing. Obama was definitely putting them in cages. But you didn't have a problem when Obama was doing it. Which tells me it's not about the kids. No one gives a fuck about the kids on either side. Except for, you know, the humans that have to vote for these sorry pieces of shit and listen to these pieces of crap that we call our media. Whether it's CNN, Fox News, or any of them, they're just tools out there to manipulate you. You know? But nobody cared when Obama was putting them in cages. So why do they care? Why did they care when Trump was? When Trump was putting a stop to it. Doesn't that tell you it's not about the kids? You know? It's about something else. It's about control. That's what all of it's about. But anyways, I gotta go to work. I will catch you later. Y'all have fun. Adios. Vaya con Dios. Sayonara. Deuces, yo. Ciao. Fuck off. Whatever. Y'all have fun. I'll catch you later. Bye.